So guys, I thought I'd do a bit of a quarantine catch-up video. You probably watched that little scene that I did for you and thought, why are you using the microwave to warm water? That is the weirdest and just most unlogical thing I've ever seen. And there are a couple of reasons for that. Number one, it turns out that kettles don't like to be thrown. So this is a clip from yesterday's video. Tea and... No, I'm just messing with you. It was actually broken before I threw it, and that was why I threw it, because of the fact that it was no good. I think the element's gone in it, which is an absolute nightmare, because like the last thing you want to go, and anybody in the UK will completely agree with me, the last time you want your kettle to go is when you're in quarantine and locked down and aren't able just to nip out to the shops and go get one. I've checked everywhere, Amazon Prime and all sorts, and they won't deliver us one till Thursday, which is like 4 days away. You're probably then wondering, why did you use the microwave and not the hob? Well, I couldn't put my camera inside of the hob, so that's why I decided to use the microwave. On top of us not having a working kettle now, we also ran out of milk last night, which is weird because when I went to bed there was a good amount, this amount, and when I woke up there was nothing, so I've had to have the one out the freezer, which is still very much frozen. So just all round, quarantine's going fantastic. Anyway, I thought I'd make a vlog for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video yesterday, and I hope... I spilled my coffee everywhere. And I hope you just sort of seen an improvement in the quality of my videos, because I genuinely do feel uploading every single day I am getting better. Maybe tiny bits every day, but I feel like I am genuinely getting better. Anyway, we best get something done really. So guys, I'm out here on the toilet because, you know, that's just how I do. Obviously not genuinely on the toilet because the water's been turned off on it. And, you know, amongst the many other reasons as to why I'm not actually using the toilet. I'm just here to talk to you guys for a minute because the wind is terrible outside. Even though it's a really nice day, the wind is awful. So yeah, I've decided I'm going to take a bit of a B-roll approach for this video, and I'm going to try and make everything I do a little B-roll-y type video. So I'm actually currently taking rag out, and we're going to turn that into some hopefully nice, smooth, good-looking B-roll. So let's go try that. We've been on a walk, so you know what that means. Lunchtime. I was sitting outside waiting for you. Good boy. You were always taking time, baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name, with my eyes on the wall. So guys, I made myself my lunch, and I'm just about to have that, but I wanted to share with you guys something, and it really pains me to say this because I was trying to stay strong, but I'd really appreciate a cup of tea with this cheese on toast. But what can you do? Anyway, I'm gonna eat this, guys, and see where we go from there. I love these days where I have I just bring you guys along with me to do little bits of this and that, because it gives me enough time to sort of just sit down and write down notes for future videos, whether they're for videos for tomorrow or in a couple of days and stuff. It's just nice to be able to do that. So yeah, I love days like this. My biggest issue at the minute is wind. I keep having all these ideas for videos that I can make, but it requires going outside, and I've not yet quite figured out how I can go make these videos without the wind noise being too annoying. So I do have like a dead cat on my microphone and stuff, so it should be better, but it's never ideal, so I'm sort of saving them days until hopefully the wind stops. But it just means days like today I've got ideas for inside, but I don't want you to be constantly bombarded with video after video of me sat in this area. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna eat this now, guys, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. So guys, you're probably thinking, Hayden, why are you in your car? You're not allowed to be in your car, you're not allowed to go anywhere. And the reason I'm in my car goes back quite a while. So a little bit before we had all this time off and quarantine was put into place, I had a lot of issues with my car. In fact, this car has been nothing but problems. But I managed to find, after it had its MOT done, I managed to just find a way that will hopefully fix all the problems I've been having. But the problem was, the part that was needed to fix my car took forever to come because of the coronavirus. And now, eventually, the part has come, and my car can be done. The issue is we're now on lockdown, so essentially what's got to happen is, and unfortunately this garage is not close, I've got to drive like 2 hours tomorrow morning to the garage, drop it off early in the morning, drop the keys through the letterbox, not touch anything, anti-back all my hands and stuff, jump in my mum's car, go back home, and then go pick it up the next day so they have time to be able to completely anti-back my car before they touch it, and then anti-back it after, and all this to, you know, prevent the spread of disease, which I then will get it, bring it back here, park it in the garage, let it sit there for a few days, and, you know, just try and limit the amount of chances as much as possible. As long as we all are doing what we should be doing, it should be alright. I mean, when I drop the car off, like I say, they're going to anti-back it, because the thing is, if I wait, the next time I'm going to be able to do my car will be when we're off quarantine, which could be months and months down the line. And on top of that, I don't want to have to take my car and leave it there for a day or a couple of days whilst I'm back at work, because then obviously I can't get to work. So this is actually the most ideal time, really. I mean, it's not ideal having to travel so far away, but it is the most ideal time to take the car, and providing we all take the right precautions, it should be fine. But I wanted to come out here and turn it on because it has actually been sat in the shed for like a week and a half or so, because of the fact that I didn't need it, and because of the fact that, you know, we're not supposed to be going anywhere, and it is where it will be returning to once it's fixed. But I didn't want to come down early tomorrow morning and find that it wouldn't start because the battery had died or something else ridiculous. So hopefully, beautiful, which is ideal. It started up. I also wanted to come and get Imi's Wellington boots out. So yeah, I'm going to sit here for a couple of minutes, let the car just do its thing, and then we shall go inside. I haven't got a ton planned today. It's quite nice. So why am I dressed like an absolute and why am I wearing sunglasses when the sun's going down? The reason would be I can't actually see anything in these because it's too dark. The reason would be that I forgot to take a thumbnail photo yesterday, so I've had to rob my glasses back out of the car, unfortunately, and quickly take a photo. Big up my brother for helping me with the video yesterday and the photo today. What a legend. So the last, I don't know, half an hour or so I've spent fixing the fridge, which is really hard to do when the fridge isn't broken. Oh no, I've left the bag in my room. Well, I'll go get the bag. And what I mean by the fridge wasn't broken is, I took all the fuse out and checked that, checked down everything. Turns out somebody had just decided to turn it off. I can't see. I can't see. Here we go. Right, that's better. I've got the case now. Guess what? Turns out the case was in my pocket, so I went all the way back up to my room for nothing, which was just fantastic. I actually can't see anything. I'm just really enjoying having time in my car, because it feels like I've been away from my car for months and months. And I thought I'd left it in my room for real this time. Yeah, so someone just decided they were going to turn off the fridge. And not only did they turn off the fridge, they turned the dial down to 0. So even when I turned the fridge back on, nothing happened, which made me think, perhaps something's gone wrong here. Ran a multimeter on the fuses and stuff. I cannot get these back in at all. Ran a multimeter on the fuse and the fuse was fine. So then I was like, perhaps the fridge unit at the back, like the actual element thing, has gone. Looked at that, looked alright. Plugged it back in, turned it on. Went to have a look at the dial and the dial was on 0. So thanks guys, thanks for wasting my time. Not really sure which one of them it was that did it. So, mint. Not really sure why somebody decided to change it off, but there you go. At least it's not broken, because if the fridge had broken, as well as the kettle, I think that would be us dead. Anyway, I'm very excited because we're having lasagna for dinner. So I'm going to go have some lasagna. Peace. So guys, I've had my lasagna, it was lovely. I've made myself a genuine boiling water cup of tea with the stove, so I'm pretty happy right now. I'm a little bit stressed about tomorrow. I don't really know how we're going to go about it, but It's just something we need to do, and I know that there's no risk because of the fact that we're just dropping the car off and disappearing, and we won't come into contact with anybody or anything. It's just annoying having to do something like this and to have to go so far away, but it's one of those. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will hopefully see you guys in another video.